Hey guys! I cannot believe the censorship that we're seeing around the country, around the world, and on your own phone. The scariest part about it is the fact that Jen Psaki and the Biden administration are literally talking about how, well, if you're banned on one platform, you really should be banned on all of them. I mean, you can't have a voice, right? You can't have a voice in the public square if you're going to be counter the culture. This is the definition of fascism. This is the definition of suppression. And I can't believe that we have people out there who will fight me and my patriots and all our patriots, let's just say that, who are willing to fight for your freedom to choose to vaccinate, your freedom to wear a mask, your freedom to wear red, white, and blue. I mean, that's a huge freedom for many people. And these people are out there fighting us, telling us that we need to go back inside, stay in our home, we're archaic, we're fossils, they can't wait for us to die off. Excuse me? But here we are, 2021, and I have friends who are saying that their text messages aren't going through because they're discussing certain topics. Censorship is an issue because, like Tom McDonald says, they are choosing who gets erased and who doesn't. I know for a fact that I get shadow banned, I get suppressed, and I often have gotten things taken down because they don't like what I'm having to say or whatever the case may be. I just keep going. And that's exactly what we're going to keep doing. We already know that they're reading your text messages. We already know that they're reading your Facebook messages, your Instagram messages, your Twitters, your emails. At this point, we need to start exchanging information with one another. Your closest friends, your best friends, the ones who you hang out with all the time. Not only do you know where they live, you should probably get their address so you can start writing them letters, because that is going to be a way of communication that is still secure. There's no way they can open up your letter and close it back up and read it. It's impossible. That is a federal offense. And yes, we know the federal government is working against us, but hey, if we're going to they're going to do something, we're going to move on to something else. This is how the battle is won. This is how wars are won. We need to continuously be preparing ourselves for the inevitable suppression that's going to come, the inevitable oppression that's going to come, because we're seeing it. We're seeing a two-tier system with the vaccinated and the unvaccinated. Do you have papers? Do you not have papers? You can't come into my bar if you're not vaccinated. I need to see your papers. Does this sound familiar? This is getting very, very scary. And I, for one, am not going to play anymore. I refuse to wear the mask. I know I live in Los Angeles County, and I walk through my city, my community, without a mask. And you know what? No one has said anything with me, and God help them if they do, because I do not believe in your religion. I am so sorry. At this point, the science doesn't add up. Vaccines, we know, are supposed to prevent a disease. We know that, if not 100% most cases. Polio, measles, mumps, rubella, smallpox. These diseases have been nearly eradicated in our communities because of vaccines, and I understand that. But the influenza virus, which is a common cold, and it basically is most of the viruses that we encounter in nature, and coronaviruses too, these ones have lots and lots of variations. My immune system is strong enough to be able, and healthy enough to be able to combat these infections and create long-lasting immunities that are better than anything synthetic that you could give me, which is the reason why I've never gotten a flu shot. I don't need a flu shot. And if I were to die from a flu shot, then that is my choice. That's what happens because of my action or my inaction. And the same goes with coronavirus. For the people who are vaccinated, if their vaccine is working, why are you worried about other people? I don't understand. At this point, I'm calling this whole thing a religion, and I refuse to accept your mental instability and your religious faith, because that's exactly what this is to me now. I love you guys all. I'll talk to you guys soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.